Alright, so welcome back. So for this video, I'm going to be unboxing Space Base from AEG Games. So another game in my collection from AEG. I really like this publisher, so I definitely wanted to try this one out, but it's more than just that. I've also heard some very good things about this game. It's quite popular. It's also, a space-themed game, so that's all obviously something I'm also interested in. And there's a lot of cards involved in this game. I've heard it's just a really good game, so let's take a look and see what's inside this box, shall we? Okay. Nice big thick rule book. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see here. We got a player board, it looks like. Now I think the player boards are nice and long. So, they definitely fit on my table, so that's good. Always good to hear and see that stuff will fit on my table. And they're a little, not quite as flat as I'd like, so I might get myself some clips or something in the future to kind of keep them flatter or something, but still, it'll suffice. From what I understand, there's 3 different types of tracks here. You'll be putting cubes on these things to determine how much money you have and income you have, and I believe the last one, this last row, is for victory points. And from what I've heard, it's basically a racing game. It is an engine building game, but it's a race to build up your engine to be the first player to score 40 points, basically, from what I've heard. So, interesting. A nice racing game. Cool. Can't wait to learn how to play this one. And obviously, there's more than these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 5 of them. This is a 5-player game. I even looked at it in head just in case. 2 to 5 players. Cool. Lots of these. And they're really thick, too. Okay, so let's see here. We got cards to look at, obviously. And some more cards. And they're not huge cards either. They're thin. That's good news. That means more table space for me. Sweet. And then we've got some cubes here as well. So let's take a look at these cubes. We've got blue. And we've got green. And yellow. And clear cubes that will be going on cards and things, from what I understand. And it looks like that's all of the colored cubes anyways. So if that's all the colored cubes there are, I wonder why there isn't more for maybe 2 more players. But maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. But still, that's cool. Oh, that's why they're different colors. Okay, so green is probably for victory points, I would imagine. No, green is for income. I bet you green is for income. I could be wrong, but I bet you green is for income. I bet you blue is for the victory points, and I bet you yellow is for money. So the yellow cube will go in this row, green cube will go in this row, blue cube will go in that row, I would imagine. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Okay, cool. Even better. Oh, and there's more cubes here. Hold on. Or dice. Actually, these are dice. Okay, so we have some nice dice here. 2 of them. And in this game, you'll be rolling dice. I know that. 2 dice on your turn. Cool. And there's our rockets. They do rockets for the number 1. Sweet. Awesome. And they're really cool and glittery. Okay, cool. I like these dice already. Cool. And they feel nice. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards, shall we? Okay, so here we have the cards. Now, there are so many of these cards, and they're really hard to hold in my hands. They keep wanting to slip out of my hand, so I'm not going to show you guys every single card, but these cards here that I'm holding, these are all basically what you'll start off with. From what I understand, each player is going to get, 12 of these, and they're going to be in this particular color. If you're going to play as green, You can play as yellow as well. So there's yellow. Whoops, see, I can barely hold them in my hand. They keep slipping. Blue. You can play as blue. You can play as red. And you can play as purple. Now, they each have numbers on them to 12 to help you remember where they go here on your player board, because you'll notice there's basically slots for cards. So they'll be going on your player board. There's exactly 12 on here. So you kind of just put them in order from 1 to 12, right? Now, another thing I noticed is they have the same ability. Okay, they do the exact same thing, you know. So it doesn't matter what color you are, you're going to have the same ability regardless of, you know. So this is number 7, right? And this is a 3 and this is a 2. So let's look for the next number 7 and I'll show you what I mean. Next, number 7 in the next color has a number 3 and number 2. So everyone's going to have the same abilities on each of the different numbers that are rolled for the dice, because, you know, we'll be rolling dice. And so you have the same ability to start with. Everyone has the exact same abilities, okay, and the exact same numbers. The only thing that's different is the ship names and obviously the look of the ships. They all look different. So if you're playing with if you're playing one particular color, your ships are going to look different from everyone else's ships, okay? That's what I've noticed. So that's cool that you each have your own little ships that you can try to pronounce on your own and stuff. So that's the starting hand cards. And then a starting player card. Then there are these colony cards. This is your ultimate goal, is to be able to afford to buy these colony cards. This one costs 9 money, but it only gives you 3 victory points. This one, it costs you 42 money, but it's going to give you 14 victory points. So you obviously need to build up your engine in the game, I would imagine, to the point where you can afford to buy these colony cards, basically. But I've heard the income and money is a little bit different in this game. Your money, you don't get to keep. So when you purchase something, you have to use it all. Even if, let's say you purchase something costing 6 and you have 7 money, you lose all of it, from what I understand. But if your income is high enough, then your money won't drop all the way to 0. So that's good news. So you definitely want to try to find a way to increase your income, so that way you can afford something expensive like this. So that's cool. So that's the colony cards. Now there's a lot of other cards that you can purchase to build up your engine, and you can put cubes in some of these, some clear cubes in some of these cards, and there's a lot of them. I mean, just so many. There's definitely a lot of replayability, because there's just so many cards here. And they also cost a lot of money. That one costs 12, for instance. So that's cool, but whew, expensive. Okay, so, but yeah, it's just so many. So many cards here. So many ships. So many names. So you're basically seeing most of them already. Kind of fast, but yes. But basically, you've seen most of them, and there's still more. I'm not going to show the rest of these, but man, look at all these. Quite a few. That's all I can say. Okay, well, that's it for this unboxing video. Didn't show you every single thing, but it would probably take an hour to show you every single card and try to pronounce every single one of these cards. So we'll just leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked my unboxing, don't forget to leave me a like, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.